The deeper you go into hypnotism, the more you realize that the human mind is not just an observer. It is a participant in reality. Every thought, every emotion, every focus of attention is a frequency, a vibration that shapes the field around you. Until now, you have learned to enter hypnosis, to deepen it, to explore the subconscious and the collective field. But in this stage, you begin to direct that field. This is what we call directed resonance, the art of hypnotic influence. Not domination, not control, but alignment. The mind aligning with a natural current of energy and gently guiding it toward a chosen outcome. Influence begins in stillness. The one who seeks to influence must first be in harmony with themselves. Otherwise, the message they send into the world carries distortion. Imagine standing beside a calm lake. When you drop a single stone, the ripples expand evenly in all directions. But if the water is already turbulent, your message is lost in chaos. So the first secret of hypnotic influence is inner equilibrium. Before you speak to another mind, you must first bring your own into order. This is why masters of hypnotism do not convince. They resonate. Their presence itself becomes a magnetic current that others naturally attune to. Consider this. When you enter a room filled with tension, you can feel it instantly. That is resonance, shared emotional frequency. But if you remain calm, centered, breathing slowly, your calmness begins to shift the field of others. Without words, without effort. This is hypnotic influence in its most natural form. Now imagine doing this consciously, learning to project calm, confidence, and compassion with precision. That is directed resonance. Directed resonance works through 3 channels of expression: the voice, the gaze, and the mind field. The voice carries the vibration of your emotion. The gaze reflects your focused attention. And the mind field, the unseen radiance around you, transmits your intention directly. Your voice is not merely sound. It is frequency made audible. When you speak from calm authority, your tone bypasses resistance and enters directly into the subconscious of your listener. In hypnotism, the power lies not in the words themselves, but in the energy between the words, the silence, the rhythm, the flow. Try this in your mind. Say the word sleep internally while your body is tense. It feels mechanical. Now relax your breath, feel peace in your chest, and say sleep again. The vibration changes. This is what hypnotists call energetic intention. Your energy, not your vocabulary, creates the effect. The gaze is the mirror of focused awareness. When used correctly, it does not dominate, it connects. A hypnotic gaze is soft yet unwavering. It communicates. I am here. I see you. You are safe to follow. In ancient schools of initiation, the eyes were considered rays of will. The stronger the alignment between your mind and heart, the more magnetic your gaze becomes. During influence, the eyes act as the bridge between your inner vibration and the outer world. The mind field is subtler, the aura of attention that surrounds your being. When your awareness expands through self-hypnosis, this field grows. It becomes sensitive, intelligent, responsive. Through this field, your silent thoughts and emotions transmit meaning to others subconsciously. People feel your energy before they interpret your words. True hypnotic masters cultivate this field with love, calmness, and purpose. They never project confusion, only clarity. Here lies the central law of directed resonance. You can only influence what you are in harmony with. If you wish to instill calmness, you must first become calm. If you wish to awaken courage, you must first awaken courage within yourself. In every hypnotic session, whether with others or alone, the energy you send forth must be felt authentically. The mind detects falsehood instantly. Students, remember this always. Influence is not about making something happen. It is about allowing something to happen through you. The universe responds not to force, but to coherence. When your mind, emotion, and intention align in resonance, your words become reality. Before you attempt any practice of hypnotic direction, prepare your energy field. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Feel the rhythm of your breath. As you inhale, imagine drawing energy from the universe into your heart. As you exhale, imagine releasing all tension and impurity. Continue this until the body becomes weightless, the mind silent, and the awareness luminous. Then speak within. May my words be clear. May my presence bring harmony. May my intention serve the higher order of mind. This invocation aligns you with what we call the field of truth, the pure resonance from which all influence becomes benevolent. As you deepen in practice, influence evolves into co-creation. You realize that you are not imposing a thought upon another. You are synchronizing vibrations. At this level, even simple acts, a look, a tone, a pause, become potent instruments of transformation. The hypnotist ceases to be a manipulator and becomes a conductor of energy, shaping the symphony of the collective mind with grace. You may already sense this. Your awareness is not confined within your skull. It is radiant, extending like soft light into space. That radiant field is the true instrument of hypnotic direction. Through it, you do not persuade, you invite. You do not control, you guide. You do not command, you align. And when this alignment becomes pure, influence becomes effortless, as natural as sunlight awakening a flower. This is the threshold we now stand before. Close your eyes. Let your breath slow down. You have already entered this field many times before. The difference now is that you will not only enter it, you will direct it. Allow the body to settle naturally. The shoulders soften. The chest opens. The spine stands tall, as if suspended by invisible light. Breathe in deeply and exhale through calm surrender. Now, bring your awareness to the center of your chest, the heart area. Imagine a soft, golden light glowing within it. Not fiery, not bright, but warm, gentle, alive. With each inhale, the light grows stronger. With each exhale, it expands outward, forming a field around your body. This is your resonant core, the magnetic heart of your being. You are not generating this energy. You are simply allowing it to reveal itself. Feel the pulse of this light. Calm, steady, timeless. Let fill your mind with stillness. Let quiet every thought, and silently say within, I am calm. I am clear. I am resonant. Students, observe this state carefully. Notice how your awareness radiates outward like ripples in water. This is not imagination. This is physics of consciousness. Every living mind emits frequency, and what you feel now is your own wave expanding through the field. This wave is neutral, pure, responsive. Whatever you imprint upon it will echo back. So choose wisely what you project. Now, as you breathe softly, imagine someone standing before you. Not a real person perhaps, but a symbolic figure, a representation of the world. They stand within your golden field, calm, receptive, waiting. Your task is simple. Send them peace. Not through words, not through force, simply through presence. With each breath, imagine the light of your resonant core, moving toward them like a gentle wave of warmth. It touches them, and you feel the reflection returning. There is no giving and receiving here, only circulation. This is the essence of hypnotic projection. Silent, effortless, real. Now expand that light even further. Let fill the entire space around you. Every wall, every object, every invisible current of air becomes infused with your calm vibration. The room itself becomes a hypnotic field, a container of harmony. Stay in this awareness for a few breaths. Pause 10 seconds. Good. You are now shaping energy. Every act of influence follows a triad: intention, emotion, and focus. Without intention, energy is random. Without emotion, it lacks power. Without focus, it dissolves into noise. Now, let us bring all three together. Choose a single quality to project: peace, confidence, healing, or compassion. Say its name silently within your mind. Feel it as emotion, not concept. Visualize it as energy, a color, a tone, a pulse. Then send it forward through your awareness, as though the very air vibrates with its message. This is directed resonance in motion, your mind and universe speaking in unison. Observe how your thoughts shift the energy around you. Do not analyze. Simply perceive. You are not controlling reality. You are co-directing it. When your energy is aligned, others sense your intention naturally. They relax in your presence. They follow your calm. That is hypnotic influence at its highest form. Invisible, benevolent, magnetic. Now, imagine that you open your eyes. In front of you are your students, or perhaps your audience, waiting to listen. Your gaze rests softly on them, steady, compassionate, and alive. Before you speak, you align your breath. As you inhale, you gather clarity. As you exhale, you project presence. Now, imagine yourself speaking, not with words, but with vibration. Each word you utter carries the rhythm of peace. Each pause transmits calmness. Each silence contains understanding. Your voice becomes the bridge between thought and reality. This is hypnotic communication, sound imbued with consciousness. Now your eyes. The gaze is your extension of will. Do not stare, observe. Do not dominate, connect. Through your eyes flows the awareness of one who sees beyond surface. The listener feels seen not by you, but by something vast speaking through you. This is the magnetism of the awakened hypnotist. Serene, lucid, compassionate. Now let us release the concept of you in them. Let the energy that once flowed outward now dissolve into unity. You are the source and the receiver, the current and the field. All influence begins and ends in awareness. And so, the act of projection becomes meditation itself, a silent participation in creation. Remain in this awareness for a while. Pause 15 seconds, silence. Notice the quiet after the vibration. That silence is pure power, the still point from which all hypnotic movement begins. Now, slowly draw the golden light of your field back toward your heart. It does not shrink. It condenses, becoming a radiant sphere within your chest. This light is your instrument. You may project it whenever you wish, through thought, voice, or gaze. But remember, the truest influence is born not from desire, but from stillness. Carry that stillness with you, into your work, your speech, your presence. Let others feel peace when you enter the room, not because you tried, but because you simply are. You have now completed the 10th exercise of hypnotism, directed resonance. You have learned to guide the field of consciousness through intention, emotion, and awareness. In the next exercise, we will explore how resonant direction can influence not only minds, but environments, patterns, and probabilities through what ancient adepts called the field of causation. For now, remain in quiet gratitude. Breathe. Let the stillness settle like golden dust within your being. You have now completed the 10th exercise of hypnotism, directed resonance. You have learned to guide the field of consciousness through intention, emotion, and awareness. In the next exercise, we will explore how resonant direction can influence not only minds, but environments, patterns, and probabilities through what ancient adepts called the field of causation. For now, remain in quiet gratitude. Breathe. Let the stillness settle like golden dust within your being. And when you open your eyes, the world will feel softer, more responsive, more alive. You have become a conductor of calm.